This isn't Dickens' The Tale of Two Cities, but this is The Tale of Two Videos. Let me play video number one first. This is a video taken in Texas in a Walmart, and it appears just randomly that someone starts singing our national anthem. Everybody stops what they're doing. You can hear it if you're just listening on audio, no problem. It's just wonderful. It's inspiring. Hand over the heart. Everybody joins in singing. This is the America I know and love. An imperfect but trying to be perfect place that people love, that people adore, a bastion for freedom, a lighthouse for liberty. This is the America we should all strive to obtain. Check this out. Yeah, he's right. He said beautiful stuff. That's absolutely right. I don't know about you, but that's the country I know and love. Country I serve, the country many of you in the military who are in the military served. I have nothing but the greatest of respect for our military men and women. I served in a different way, not nearly the level of bravery of our military men and women, but I'm proud of it. I was proud to have served in the Secret Service under Democrat and Republican presidents, even though I ferociously disagreed with their politics. Even the Republicans sometimes. Hand over the heart. Random act of patriotism. That's the country I love. That's the country I thought I knew. Well, here's the other country. I said there were two Americas. That's just one of them. Here's the other America. This is woke America. That focuses exclusively on the sins of America, not what we've done to repent from them, not on the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of lives that died in the fight for liberty to abolish slavery, not the civil rights heroes that went down there, were beaten, had water hoses turned on them to fight for a liberty for all. Not on that. They don't want to focus on anything. They don't want to focus on the stains of American history as if they've never been washed. This was the U.S. women's soccer team. There's a 98-year-old veteran who's going to perform the national anthem, has a harmonica. They're playing Mexico, and I want you to watch here, and I'll explain to you afterwards if you're listening on audio. Here's a video of what some of the members of the U.S. women's soccer team decided to do as that 98-year-old veteran is playing our national anthem on the harmonica. This is one of the most disgraceful things I've seen in a long time, and I've seen a lot of disgraceful things, so that's saying a lot. Check this out.
98-year-old World War II veteran Pete Dupre.
Absolutely disgusting. Well, what did you miss if you're listening only on audio? As this heroic 98-year-old veteran is playing our wonderful, beautiful national anthem on that harmonica, you see many of the players, to their credit, hands over their hearts, heads down. You see other players, hands behind their back, facing away, appearing to disrespect this 98-year-old who is performing our national anthem on the harmonica. Now, to be fair to both sides, and believe me, I'm straining to do this because I'm just giving you their statement, the U.S. soccer team, because the statement's total BS, but I'll say it anyway because I'm not a liberal and we try to do honest investigative reporting here. Don't ever call me a journalist. The U.S. soccer team is saying, no. They weren't disrespecting the 98-year-old or the national anthem. That's not what they were doing. The players were, in fact, turning away to face the flag. But that's not exactly accurate because I did some homework on this and I looked around. The flag was on the scoreboard. If you've ever been to a professional sports game, you see what they do. They put the waving flag on the scoreboard. But if you go and you watch that video again, and you go to my Rumble account if you watch it, or if you watch wherever you're watching it, you'll notice that the scoreboard is to the players' right, this U.S. women's soccer players. Yet they're not facing to the right, and they have their hands behind their back. You know, folks, this isn't hard. Let me get a couple things out of the way first. If you're going to piss on our country, right, and make us all look like jerkwads in the middle of a game where you're representing the United States of America, it's not Joe's soccer team, okay? It's not Jill Bag of Donuts soccer team. It's not the rec league. It's not CYO. You're playing for the U.S. women's soccer team. It's not hard. Put your hand over your heart, bow your head, and listen to the national anthem. You've got something to say? Fine. I believe in free speech. You don't like the national anthem? Great. Wait till after the game is over. Go outside, get your Antifa banner, and do your thing. Unlike you, I don't agree with that, but I respect it. You're playing for the U.S. soccer team. If you had any dignity and nerve whatsoever, you'd admit what you did and you'd leave the team tomorrow. And for all the wise asses out there, oh my gosh, Dad, you're being unnecessarily harsh. I don't speak with forked tongue. I could not have disagreed more with the politics of what I believe to be the worst president in U.S. history up till this point, Barack Obama. Nobody disagreed with his politics more. Yet I proudly served in the Secret Service at that time. I wasn't proud of Obama, but I did my job, and I did it well because we are a constitutional republic. This is not the third world. We don't let our presidents get hurt because of our political differences. And it wasn't going to happen on my watch. I served Republicans and Democrats, and I did my job. And the national anthem played an event where Barack Obama said, I didn't take a knee in the Secret Service to take a stand because I had a job. And when I felt, by the way, like politics would get in the way and be a distraction of my job, which I felt like it would, because I really disagreed with Obama, I left. I did not get a pension. I didn't retire, as is frequently reported in media. Listen, I'm nobody's hero, and I'm not trying to be. There's a difference between retiring and resigning. If I would have retired, I would have had a pension and health care. That's not what I did. I resigned because I felt like it was a distraction and my politics got in the way, and I was not going to take away from the presidency. I was going to fight my battle on the outside, unlike these buffoons who don't have the guts to leave the soccer team, who want to play for the U.S. soccer team and get all the ad dollars and the marketing revenue and the sponsorship contracts, but don't have the guts to admit they can't stand the country. I disagree with you, but I'd respect you more if you'd leave, go outside the stadium and do that. Bring the cameras with you. I'm sure they'll love you for it. You'll probably get a nice Madison Avenue fat contract like Megan Rapinoe, big Subway spokesman. I'll never eat in Subway again after that. And I stopped eating there years ago anyway. Don't even like the food. It's not really a hard boycott there. Megan Rapinoe. She doesn't really dig the national anthem either. Probably got a nice sweet deal from Subway, right? I left my job, even though I did it proudly, because I felt like if I was going to make a political statement, there was a place to do it in politics, not on the field of play in the Secret Service. And your excuses are pathetic. What, you couldn't figure out where your heart was? Why are your hands behind your back? What, you don't know that you play for the U.S. women's soccer team? You don't understand the protocol with the national anthem? You have no dignity. I have zero respect for you at all. And I mean it. I really, folks, I don't care. I don't care if they win or lose at the Olympics. Oh, I don't care. They don't represent me. They don't represent the United States of America. And I love this country. And if you don't, I don't care if you win or lose. I'm not wishing for you to lose. I'm not wishing for you to win. I don't care. You have a bunch of spoiled brat athletes pining for acceptance by the wokeitarians, itching for acceptance by the Washington Post op-ed column so that some Madison Avenue firm will find some woke company picking, oh, look at that. Look at the bravery this took. You know what? You may not have liked Cassius Clay, and I certainly didn't like a lot of his politics. But when Cassius Clay gave up the heavyweight title, at least there was a sacrifice.